What's good, everyone? How are we doing? Today we're going to embark on a journey that takes you all over the world. We're going to do infinite time single player world mode. We're going to try to get a perfect score. I can almost guarantee you we will not succeed, but we're going to learn some things together. This looks fairly Australian. Could be South Africa. Those are my first two gut feelings. If we see any English, which we don't, we have pare, which means stop in Spanish. So we're probably in South America here. If we can get a view of the sun. It seems like it's the sun over there, no? Which would be the northern hemisphere. For the sun in the north, which would mean, yes, we are in the south. Could be Argentina, could be Chile, could be Peru, Colombia. Tough to say exactly. But let's get some more clues. Now, the water tower is famous for showing the potential city names. Ingreja Unida. Not too keen on what that signifies. Looking southern hemisphere for sure, and looking possibly Uruguay because or Argentina actually for the blue and the white. Centro de Exposiciones Exporte Cultura. Actually, I'm thinking this could be Brazil. This isn't the typical Spanish as much as it could be Portuguese. Getting some more context clues here. Let's see. So I'm thinking Brazil. Yeah. Yeah, this AO right here, very indicative of Portuguese. And we are in the southern hemisphere, so this is almost certainly Brazil. Would love to get a city name. Then we can retrace our steps. Well, we got crepes and burgers. Rua Armando Sales de Oliveira. Teixeira Pinto. Is that the name? I don't think that's the city name. Let's move forward. Well, anyone needs to go to the dentist, you are all set. Goodness, I've got something stuck in my throat. I can't get it out. Okay. All we need is a confirmation on Brazil, some kind of city. Yeah, there's the BR for Brazil, so we have that. I don't know. Let's head towards the city center if we can. Young chap on the bike. Problem is, Brazil is just such a massive country. There's so many different little cities. But if we can get any kind of city name, then we're getting in the right direction. Nothing here. God, there's a lot of clues, to be fair. So this should be doable. Un producto de todo y todo. I'm sure plenty of people are like, I know this is Rio or Brasilia, but I am from the United States, so I am not too keen on Southern America. Oh. No, I mean, I was thinking this is a Chile hint, but that in no way means or signifies Chile. Seems fairly modern, actually. It's Joaquim Teixeira Pinto. Teixeira Pinto. I've seen that twice now. Maybe it's the city, possibly the street name. Colchois. Man, I'm just not getting any hints towards a street name, am I? And the problem with Brazil, again, is it's hundreds and hundreds of miles across, so we do need to find some sort of city name. Are these pines? Could signify more to the south. Oh my goodness. Maybe we can get some address here. Or some mental help if we need it. Secretaria Municipal de Asistencia e Social. Oh, Fundo Social. Ah, that's no. I thought that might be a city name. Ah, goodness. Well, kind of striking out on city names here, but we're gonna push forward. Julio Prestes. Hey, an international pub? States, Mexico, Great Britain. Oh, a tourism center. That makes perfect sense. You'd think they might have the city name here. They're all about that international assistance. But I'm not feeling too confident that we're gonna find one. Goodness. Video system. This is a very interesting place. It looks decently tropical. Brazil. Dang, just nothing. Nothing. As far as I can tell. This is about the time when I really just want to make a guess, but for the sake of getting a high score, no, we're going to continue on. Okay. What can we do here? What else can we look at besides just all the signs? Hotmail.com. I've noticed a lot of Hotmail emails on the international scene. Central Livraria? No, that would just be like a, I don't know, a little convenience store. Hey, get some burros. I'm not feeling too confident about finding a city name. We're obviously in Brazil. But just when you think you've lost hope sometimes is when you locate the perfect clue, and perhaps at this big, putting some faith in this big building coming around. PepsiCo. Wait, did I pass it? What? No. Well, we'd be around here probably, so just drop a little location there. Oh my gosh. There's a lot going on here. Okay, let's move up slowly this time. Very slowly. What is this? Oh, no. Does that say Garcha? Oh, I can't read it. Oh, it's so faded. Rodoviaria. Rodoviaria. It's worth a look. Why don't we just go ahead and get in there and... Rodoviaria. I feel like it's close to the equator. A little more toward the north. I mean, and it's... clearly somewhat developed, so why don't we call it a Boa Vista, why not? Rodoviaria. Don't see that. No, wouldn't make sense. Maybe this. Rodoviaria. Goodness. It's an overwhelming amount of information, I just don't have it yet. What does this say? Oh goodness, I'm so close. Oh man, I can't read it. Oh no. Come on. Let's get some more clues, shall we? Sugo no Elian. Here we go. How about this? No. Man, that's two dentists so far we've seen. Stay strong, everyone. We're gonna figure this out. We'll get a city name and a very blurry picture. Come on, internet. Chaviero Central. I don't think that means anything. Just the name of his company. Casamina. Let's push on. You know, in fact, let's go back to where we were. So, okay, here's an interesting note. To the north, we have a bunch of open fields. A bunch. To the south, obviously, is where the city was. Am I right? What? Did not go back there, but sometimes it happens. Maybe it wasn't directly to the south. Oh, here we go. Here's a church. Here is a very interesting church, I believe. Wow. Look at this thing. That's so interesting. Okay, continuing on. Okay. I think we're gonna have to guess pretty soon. I'm not feeling too confident about discovering a city name, but if we could get a street, a number street, Skinau Bar. I would enjoy having a pint there one day, if we can find a way to get there. You know. Radio University? Huh. Interesting. Okay, so to the north, we have a bunch of nothing. And to the south, honestly not sure. Why don't we, I don't think this is Rio. This is not Rio. It's quite flat. So that would potentially mean that we're in Curitiba or Sao Paulo. And again, we could just as easily be up here. I'm gonna go a little more south. Let's go in here. Right on the outskirts to the north. What do you say? Not feeling too confident, but let's go. Oh, actually pretty close. All things considered. So we were a little more to the north, but that's okay. State of Sao Paulo. And if we get a little closer, we were in Garcha. That was a difficult one. Not easy, but that's okay. We're gonna continue on. We're gonna try to get over 20,000. Okay, yellow number plates. Sun definitely to the south, so we're in the northern hemisphere. Oh jeez. Is that Uitgetzonderd? I think we're in the Netherlands. I think that's a pretty solid guess. Rotterdam. All right. Yeah. Good guess. But where exactly are we? Are we close to a busy intersection? All right, here we go. Let's get a street name if we can. Leothioleon. This is running more or less east to west, so let's go on in. See if we can get ourselves a decent score here. Wait, what was the name? I already forgot the name of the street. I do this all the time. Leothoileon. Leothoileon. And we're in a residential area with more or less east to west road. Might speed this part up. We'll see. Are we close to any water? Can we... Actually, let's go back to base. Let's go the other way and see what's back here. I don't think we're in general, I don't think we're that close to any water, but let's see if we can get a better idea of where we're at. Looks like we're in the back of some residence area. Amstelveen. You know, it's funny, the way my mind works is I know a few athletes in a few sports who are from obviously certain countries, and the way that their names sound is very indicative of the country. So for the Netherlands, there's an athlete, he's a gymnast, his name is Epke Zonderland. And you'll see, I swear you'll just see street names, city names that do mimic that name. So that kind of happened here, and that does go a long way. I don't think that was the right way to go. I think this is going to be our best bet, headed this way. Luis Corpo Singel. Wow, these are, I'm sure I'm butchering this pronunciation, so my apologies. Well, I wouldn't really call this a body of water, but very small tributary stream kind of place. The outskirts of the residential areas. So maybe, there's just so many though, you know. There are a lot of them. Rotterdam isn't particularly big, so I am actually going to do myself a little time favor here. Say, we're sort of on the outskirts, maybe close to a dog park, so here might not be a bad guess. Let's do this. Oh, wow. We were far to the north, closer to Amsterdam. We were in a residential neighborhood. Oh, who cares? Still a fine amount of points. Continuing on. Okay, we're driving on the left. Sun is like almost directly to the south. Looks like we're overlooking a bunch of, yeah, it's some very low-grade mountains. So we're in the northern hemisphere. Looks like we could potentially be in Great Britain or Ireland. Walsh Autos. Where are we? Castle Island. Well, looks like the airport is the N23 to the right. So if we can find N23, I'm going to say that we're in... it kind of feels like we're in Ireland, no? Let's get a little further up and get an idea here. Castle Island. Chiarai. Interesting. I am actually not fully convinced. Limerick, Abbeyfield. I mean, those are beautiful. So pretty. Very pretty out here. All right, let's go through this roundabout, get a little extra. Castle Island, Route 577. This is clearly a junction to be looking at. No, go back. A little farther back. Still a little farther back. Oh, no. Let's go up here. Here we go. Killarney. Jeez. And it's daytime. N23. First, you know what? Let's just take a gander, see if we can find the N23 in Ireland. And N24, N25. No, that's still the N25. Are you the 23? No, you're the M9. I'm still not fully convinced that we are, in fact, in Ireland, but we have the N corresponding 23, 24, and 25, at least so far. But we're jumping around to the 74, N 18, 69, 21. Wait, is that Limerick? Did I see that? I think I did. Hold on a minute here. Maybe I'll be able to find Castle Island as well. A little too far. Is there a sign here? Let's just move on up. Oh, that took a long time, didn't it? Limerick. All right. Limerick is to the... Looks like that would be over there to the north. So Limerick is to the north. Let's see if there's a, 21, 23 junction sort of in this area. In 23. 21. Is this a roundabout? I think it is. Walsh Autos. I am quite impressed at this one, actually. This has to be it. You saw the Walsh Autos? It looks like we're... I don't know. 50 meters before the Walsh Autos, and another 100 meters beyond the roundabout, which would put us right about here. Beautiful. We guessed a little farther out, but we got the full points. So that was a very well played round. Let's move forward. And the sun is in the north. We are in the southern hemisphere, in the middle of nowhere. Could be Australia, could be Argentina, could be Chile. I mean, I wouldn't even put it past to be Uruguay or New Zealand, perhaps, but this is telling me New Zealand. I'm still learning about the lines on the ground. But let's drive a little bit. Mathers Creek. So, Mayor's Creek. We are in either New Zealand or Australia, but very likely Australia. For my money. We got someone passing us with the sweet Dometic camper. Alright, we are in a big open area. See if we can find any clues, any context, other than the sun and the complete isolation that we have here. Come on now. Well, that was dramatic. We just have hail right outside of my house. That was crazy. Hail probably the size of, I mean, like not quite the size of golf balls, but pretty big. All right. Here we go. We were very recently in the map here. Swan Hill. ...123 kilometers away to the west. More or less. Halls Creek. Newcastle Waters. In fact, did we not see another sign up here? Signifying something? I don't think so. Where are you at? Where are you at? Give me a good clue. Either way, you can't really tell. We're so far out in an empty highway system. It's probably not going to give us too many clues, but... So, let's look for Swan Hill for just a little bit. Swan Hill or the B400 is what we're looking for. And I'll tell you, that B400, I don't know if you know this, but it's the smallest. Oh my gosh. Finally. Jeez. I've been looking for this for so long. Does it continue? Yes, it does. So if we follow this, it should take us to Swan Hill. So the legend goes. Looks like the B400 right there changes to the... It stays the B400. Alright. But right here, it stays the B400 still. Okay. What about here? Okay, this is clearly the end of the B400. So we're on this little highway system here. It goes further down, huh? It's actually extremely long. I take back everything I said. Okay. Let's just put a little marker in the middle. Let's go back to base. And let's travel a little bit to the west, shall we? See how far we are from any markers. Looks like on the B400. Go through a few bodies of water. Swan Hill. There we go. Alright, so that's 123 kilometers away. Relative to where we are, I just don't know. Let's see if there's any water along the way. What do we have here? Echuca and Yarawonga. Looks like that would be towards the end of the B400 that goes straight along here also. B400, a lot longer than I gave it credit for. Oh wow, and it curves up. Does it continue? Yes, it does. My goodness me. Wow. Strange. Oh. Looks like around here, the B400 changes. Oh. You know, sometimes it's just hard to know exactly what's going on. Baruga. Looks like the B400 takes 50 different turns along the way. So looking for Yarawonga. Ruther Glen. Oh my goodness. This is... Alright. That's the end. It has to be, right? The M31. Yes, okay. So, wow, we have a lot more B400 to work with than I realized. New South Wales and Victoria do sort of border on where the B400 runs, so something to take note of. Okay, any water is worthy of noting. What do we have here? Did we go this way before? I do not know. Gosh, I just went so far past it. Here we go. Oh, this is what we were at earlier. Torumberry Weir. Torumberry Weir. That would be to the north. Alright, let's take a big step back, get to the very beginning of that B400. M31. Wait. I didn't lose it. Did not lose it. B400. Here we go. Torumberry Weir. I'm assuming that would be pretty close to the B400. Okay, I don't know. Let's just guess. 105 miles. Oh my gosh. Wait. The B400 takes no prisoners. It travels many a miles. Whatever. In the grand scheme of things, that's not bad at all. Okay. Final round. Craft and draft. Beer to go. The Greeks. Arcadia's Tavern. Probably in the States, it looks like. Okay. Not too sure where we are, honestly. Sweet Mabel Art and Craft seems like the South. But I could be wrong. Oh, Johnny Mac's Tacos. Yes, sir. Man, definitely in the South. American Family Supermarket. Voted best grocery on the main. I must know what they were voted. Oh no. I may never know. On the main line? I don't know. Okay. We got a good score here. Narberth. Narberth? Is that the city name? I don't know. It could be. The city of Narberth. Look at that boy with his mask. Rocking the mask. Okay. If I could just get like a welcome to sign or a city seal. Something like that. Well, can't go that way. Let's go back. Let's go back this way. Why don't... Oh, we went that way before. Go up through here. Interesting. Okay. Oh, these signs are just so perfectly, unfortunately placed. Apartment homes for a living. Okay. I really want the city name here. We're clearly in the States. And this has actually got the potential to be a pretty good round. The problem with the States is that it's just huge. It's like Brazil across, you know? You could be 500, 600, 700 miles across and it could look very similar. Narberth votes Tuesday, November 6th. Get out and vote, people. Get out and vote. Okay. Wait, is that Save Stoneleigh? Stoneleigh? Is that the city name? Not a very big downtown, if this is in fact the only downtown area. Stoneleigh, I'm looking for a consignment. Just the hours. Let's go down here. I don't care if the road is closed, I will travel through time and get there. That's what we just did. I honestly don't even have a clue as to what state this is. Again, it's sort of Pennsylvania. All right. We're working with something now. It is entirely possible that Pennsylvania Academy of Ballet could be in Massachusetts or New York or something. It is possible. I've seen weirder, but Ardmore, PA. Air conditioning. Okay, we're clearly in Ardmore. We're in downtown Ardmore, Pennsylvania. Those were some excellent clues. All right. But do I know where Ardmore is? Absolutely not. Ardmore. Ardmore. Spend a little time looking here. Ardmore. Come on, Ardmore. Nope. Didn't mean to put that down, but you know? If we can get this, we're above 23,000. Which is quite good, if I do say so, for the entire world map. Ardmore. Ardmore, PA. Outside of Pittsburgh, maybe? Avonmore. Oh, that made me stop and take a quick look. See, the thing is, I don't know if if it's big enough to where I'm zoomed out here, I'd be able to see it. Alright, the guess is coming in. No clue where it could be. Honestly, no clue. I'm gonna guess around here, because there's a lot going on. Are you kidding me? Ardmore. Ugh. It's tiny. You zoom out right there and you're already out of it. I mean, I was only 52 miles away, so I can't really complain. I was on the right side, so... View summary, 22,993. 7 points away from that 23K. Not a bad game.